Placing words in the right order. As I've already spoken about word order, so placing the right word also we make mistakes. So I have already told you about the 3 degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. When we write about the superlative degree, we use the article the. It is the best. The cricket team returned to India yesterday. You will not use both return and back. Meaning is the same thing. Hello everyone, I am Babita Tamaya, lecturer, Department of English, Vidhyaashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. In my previous session, I had discussed about question forms. In today's session, the topic is about correction of sentences. Let's see what is correction of sentences, where do we make mistake and why it is so very important. Correction of sentences. Many of us tend to commit mistakes while framing sentences. So when do we make mistake? Many a times we make mistake while framing the sentence. While framing a sentence, we make mistakes. Generally, these mistakes are committed in the following areas. So where are we committing mistakes? What are the mistakes we are doing? Where exactly it is? It is using appropriate articles and preposition. When we use the articles and preposition, we commit these mistakes. That is the sentence mistake. Using correct form of the verb. Using the verbs also will make mistakes. Placing words in the right order. As I've already spoken about word order, so placing the right word also we make mistakes. Fixing subject-verb agreement. I have already told about subject. What is subject, what is verb and how does this agree with the subject. And using unnecessary and wrong words. Unnecessary where it is not necessary, we'll use those words and the sentence completely goes wrong. These are the few things where we make the mistake while framing the sentences. Let's see one by one. In the articles, what is the mistake we do in the articles? Identify the mistake in the following sentences and correct them. One is done for you. So the very important thing here in the sense, once you identify the mistake, you have to rewrite the complete sentence. Don't identify the mistake and write only the mistake there. No, you'll be not going to fetch any marks. You need to rewrite the complete sentence. Let's see here. That is the articles. I've given one example and have given the answer for that. And let me explain what is the wrong thing or what is the wrong usage of sentence and how we have to correct it. Once upon a time, an elephant made friendship with a man. So what is the error here? The error is a elephant. Once upon a time, a elephant made friendship with a man. A is the error. So how are we supposed to write here? Because I'm talking about the articles. So as I've already told you, when you see the vowel letters A, E, I, O and U. When there are vowel letters or vowel words, what you have to do? Before that, you need to use the article an. But here you can see a elephant here. E is a vowel. Talking about one single elephant. So that it means to say that you used to use the article an elephant. So the correct usage is once upon a time, an elephant made friendship with a man. Let's see the other examples here. This is a best thing to do. So here, what is the error here in this sentence? It is a. A is wrong. It is not a best. So I have already told you about the 3 degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. When we write about the superlative degree, we use the article the. It is the best. So the answer is the. This is the best thing to do. You can fool some people all a time, but not everyone. What is the error here? You can fool some people all the time. We are talking about the time here, something particular. So it is the time, but not everyone. The huts were already occupied by a jungle lots. By a. Here I am talking about the plural. The sentence is in the plural. It is the jungle lots. Lots is plural, so you cannot use the article a here. It is article the. So the huts were already occupied by the jungle lots. The old woman reduced a self-esteem of the speaker. The old woman reduced the self-esteem of the speaker. An European came to visit India. When I say this sentence or when you look at this sentence, you may say that, ma'am, there is no error. The sentence is correct. Yes, when you say that, because as I told, when you see the vowel letters, you will use the article an. And you have seen the vowel letter E here and use the article an. I agree. But in this sentence or in this word, the word European, when you pronounce this word European, it sounds U, Y-O-U, European. So it is not the article an you use here, it is the article a. A European came to visit India. This is the story of an unusual medicinal creeper. So again, the error is because U is the vowel, you will use the article an. This is the story of an unusual medicinal creeper. Like this, in the same way, you make many mistakes when you frame a sentence. So make sure that you just need to identify the article, whether it is in vowels or whether it is in the plural, and if it is singular, that is before the consonant letters use the article a, before the vowel letters you use the article an. Sometimes when the vowel letters sounds like u, now for example, one-eyed man, it sounds wa. For all these things we use the article a, and when we mention something or when we speak about the particular thing, when the sentence in the plural, we use the article the. Moving on to the next one, that's about the preposition. I'm here for teach you English. I'm here for. So what is the mistake here? The mistake is for. Will not say that I'm here for teach you English. It means to say that I'm here to teach you. It is not for. For is wrong. It is teach. I'm here to teach English. There are a few examples here. Let's see the examples and identify the error and rewrite it. The pin-headed duck is the resident in the swampy forest. So let's see or let's identify the error here. The pin-headed duck is the resident in the swampy forest. So what is the error here? The pin-headed duck is the resident of. It is not the swampy forest. It is of swampy forest. I have another piece of work to you. To is the error. It is not to. It is for. I have another piece of work for you. Other than this, I have something other work for you. The huts are already occupied from the jungle lots. It is not from the jungle lots. The huts are already occupied by. Who has occupied? It is occupied by the jungle lots. For whom, from whom it is occupied? It is occupied by the jungle lots. I'm protecting my delicate skin by the hailstone. So here the error is by. You will never use the word by here. It is I'm protecting my delicate skin from the hailstone. The next one. It is all about subject-verb agreement. I've already spoken enough and the videos are premiered. Just have a look with the subject and verb as well as the agreement. Subject, verb. If these two are correct, then the sentence agrees with that. Example, my dear good friend, your skin harder than mine, said the elephant. Answer should be, my dear good friend, your skin is harder. So here are. When do you use the word are? When we are speaking about the plural things. When we speak about plural, we use the word are. But here I'm talking about the good friend and the elephant. When I'm talking about a good friend, so your skin, I'm talking about only one person. So it is harder, not are harder. The correct answer is, my dear good friend, your skin is harder than mine, said the elephant. Moving on to the examples, let's identify the error. Children is still sleeping in the hut. So, listen or see properly here, children. I'm talking about children, not child. The plural of child is children. It is more than one. So, when I'm talking about the plural thing, it is are. We are using are, not is. If it is a child, then child is sleeping, correct. I'm talking about children. So, you will write the answer as children are still sleeping in the hut. It is not is, it is are. On the face of it, this does not seem an impossible task. On the face of it, this does not. When we use the do forms, as I've already told you in the word order, when we use the do forms, they will not take yes. The correct answer is on the face of it, this does not seem an impossible task. You is wandering around far away from home. You is wandering. So the error here is you are wandering. You're wandering far away from home. Someone have picked my pocket and taken my wallet. So it is picked. When it is picked, you will never use the word or the auxiliary verb have here. Someone has picked. Someone has picked my pocket and taken my wallet. The world have more evil than good. The world has, error here, have. The world has more evil than good. The next one, it is about the word order. I've already explained what is word order. You should be knowing the subject, you should be knowing the verb, and then you can write the object also. So to write the word order, you should need to know the subject, verb as well as the auxiliary and the helping verbs. Example, why you are late, Nicolo? It is a question mark here. You don't say that why you are late. The correct way of saying is why are you late? Why are you late, Nicolo? As I told, you should know the subject, you should know the helping verb, and the correct answer is why are you so late, Nicola? Let's see the examples here. When he had met his friend. When he had met his friend. Is it correct? No, the sentence formation is not correct. The answer is when had he met his friend. When had he met his friend? Question mark. Where the fruits are. Where are the fruits? Why he has taken my book? Why has he taken my book? I have not told you to keep away from here. This sentence ends with the question mark, but here it is not in the question form. It is the sentence. It is the statement. I have not told you to keep away from here. It is a statement, but you need to write it in a question form. Have I told you not to keep away from here? Here, in this sentence, it is the statement. It is not in the question form. So, you have to write the answer in the question form. Which way he did go? Way did he go? Did he go? Which way did he go? Moving on to the next one, it is redundancy. What do you mean by redundancy? It means to say that repeating the same words. You cannot repeat the same words in the sentence twice. Same words with the same meaning, you cannot repeat it twice. That is known as redundancy. For example, suppose if you go late, you will miss the bus. So there are two things here, suppose and if. It is repeated. It means to same. The meaning is same, but it is repeated twice in the sentence. The answer might be, if you go late, you will miss the train. Or else, suppose you go late, you will miss the train. You can use either of this, but not together. You cannot use it together. Very rarely you can use these words, but not regularly. Let's see a few examples. The cricket team returned back to India. So which is the repeated words here? The cricket team returned back. So the meaning is same. The answer will be the cricket team returned to India. Answer is the cricket team returned to India yesterday. The cricket team returned to India yesterday. You will not use both return and back. Meaning is the same thing. I get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. You might say, ma'am, the sentence is correct. There is no mistake. There is no words repeated here. Yes, the words are repeated. The sentence is not correct. If you say that, I get up at 6 a.m. A.m. is morning, p.m. is evening. When you say that a.m., the sentence will be completely deleted. There is no use of writing that sentence. So I get up at 6 a.m. It's understood a.m. is morning only. Or else you can write it as I get up at 6 in the morning. I get up at 6 in the morning. You'll not write am. If you write this am, then no need of writing in the morning. If you don't write, then you can write the other sentence. That is, I get up at 6 in the morning. If you write am, you'll not use those things. Man is more better than animals. So here it is repeated and the correct sentence will be man is better than animals. Man is better than animals. The next one, he is my most best friend. Will you say that he is my most best friend? He is my best friend. He'll not say most best. He'll say he is my best friend. So these are few things where the repeated words are used in the sentence and those are the errors. You need to see, read the sentence properly, identify the repeated words and then rewrite the correct sentence. And the next one, wrong use of words. For example, the furniture cost 10,000 rupees. Always, or else you can go with your textbook, that is with the workbook. When you say that furnitures, it is strike. Furnitures is strike. The S is striked in the sentence. It is not the furniture. When we talk about furniture or many things, I know it is plural, but even though it is plural, it is considered as singular. Put together, it is one. The furniture costs 10,000 rupees. Let's see the examples. I'm reading a new poetry. So I'm reading a new poetry. A new. Here it is mentioned a new. It means to say that singular. One. I'm reading. He can read only one book or one poem. I'm reading a new poem. It is not poetry. It is poem. Poetry is plural. Speaking about one thing. So it is a poem. He took his sheep to graze. So sheep, when I say sheep, it is not all the sheep put together is sheep. If it is singular or plural, we use the word as sheep only. For example, sugar. Sugar is fallen down on the ground. When we put it together, we'll not say it as sugars. We'll call it as sugar only. The singular and the plural will be the same. The same thing here. He took his sheep. It is not correct. It is sheep. He took his sheep to graze. The teacher gave me good advice. When I say this, you'll say that, ma'am, the sentence is correct. There is no mistake. Yes, the sentence is correct, but what is the mistake here? The mistake with the spelling here. What is the mistake? Mistake is the spelling. Why it is wrong? Because the correct spelling is A-D-V-I-C-E. Advice is correct. Why that advice? Why there is a mistake here? What is the difference between advice and this advice? Yes, there is lot of difference. The teacher gave me advice. This advice is Recommend. It's something they are recommending. So the difference between the advise and advise here, one is that is the information. This is the information. Advise is information. Here it is something recommending. So the correct spelling is advise. A-D-V-I-C, not S-E. The thieves escaped before the police arrived. What is the mistake here? What is the error? Error is thieves. We don't say it as thieves. It is thieves. Thieves. The thieves escaped before the police arrived. The next one. The children were weeping. Their mother specified them. In this sentence, here children's. Children's is plural and here S is not used. The children were weeping. Their mother specified them. That's all about the correction of sentences. In my next session, I'll be taking up language functions. Until then, have a good day. Thank you.